right, Stephen A., do you think Ant will win a title before Luka?
The tough part of that question is that it takes a team to win the championship. So the question to really ask is, who do you have more faith in, the Lakers organization or the Minnesota Timberwolves organization? I wouldn't bet against Jeannie Buss to save my life because I believe in that woman. But I like A-Rod's chances. He's now co-owner of the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm not sleeping on Alex Rodriguez and Lorian and them brothers. They can do some things. Here's what I will say. A couple of things. Ant-Man is top 5. To me, he should be top 3, top 4 box office. He's spectacular. And I love him. I love everything he brings to the game. Luka, Nico Harrison. If Luka gets bounced out in the first round, Nico suddenly doesn't. The momentum.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
It would
Sounds
change.
like you're saying Ant-Man.
I am.
Molly.
She's just being rude on purpose.
No, I'm not. We only have 3 minutes. I want to get to everybody and make sure your position is clear.
I would say if Minnesota finds a way to get it done this year, then yes. But I believe in Jeannie Buss. I believe in Rob.
What you mean by get it done? Hold up.
If they win the whole thing, I think the Lakers are going to make moves that are going to put them back in the conversation again next year.
So you're saying Luka?
I'm saying Luka, unless they win it this year. Minnesota.
Okay.
You mentioned front office folks, leadership. Tim Conley's still in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Orchestrator of the Nuggets.
He knows what he's doing.
I feel like the Lakers are going to be in a tricky spot trying to link up the timelines with Bron and Luka. And I still think those are both guys that guys want to play with. I think you might have to tell me otherwise. I think I'm going Ant on this one. This is a tough question, though, because you're right. It is totally contingent on what is around them. But I think when I look at a guy, I don't know. Is it easier to build around Ant than it is Luka? Yes,
because
right?
Because Ant defends.
Yeah, he's going to give you both sides of the ball.
He gives you both sides of the ball.
I think if we're looking at it right now and you get brilliant front office folks, GMs, and have to build because of that, I think I would lean Ant at this point.
Okay.
Ant wants it. Luka is just a baller. He's just a superstar caliber, supremely talented offensive player. Ant is those things. Plus he defends. Plus, as the lights get brighter, he does. Luka does it to beat you. Ant does it to humble you. He comes for you. When you see, he loves Kevin Durant.
Like
Look at how he came at Kevin Durant. He loves Devin Booker. Look how he came at Devin Booker. Yeah, who can't respect Jokic? Came for him too. You know, lost to Kyrie and Luka. But remember, he made the one mistake in his young career on the basketball court. When he talked junk to Kyrie Irving, that's not something you do. Now, if you say you're going to drop 40 on him, but you talked about you were looking forward to defending Kyrie Irving. Now, that is blasphemy. You don't do that. This is Kyrie Irving that we're talking about. Nobody should want to defend that brother because he's just on another level. And that was the mistake that Ant-Man made, which I think he has learned from. But most importantly, going against Kyrie Irving and having to guard him offensively is entirely different than having to go against bigger dudes like LeBron, like Luka, that can't necessarily dance on you the way Kyrie can.
And I'm not going to call that a mistake. I'm going to call that a moment in his arc. Because But listen, because part of what we are praising about Luka, Ant, is that killer mentality. So yes, it sounds crazy to all of us, but he wants it. And I'm not saying,
but to say you want to guard,
I got you.
I want to drop 40 on the defensive line. That's different because you can do it. I want to guard Kyrie Irving. I don't know
But the opportunity to stop.
He had the gall to say it though.
Yeah.
Will Luka ever say it?
And he got humbled by it too.
Will Luka ever say that?
No, because Luka ain't trying to guard. That's why. Ant is. Luka's a superstar. We get all that. But Ant at 23 and elevating. Literally and figuratively. The brother is special.
Who will be the biggest factor in Game 5? Is it the Joker or Kawhi?
I'm going Kawhi. 26, almost 4 assists, 7 rebounds has been his averages in the game. And I know it's not necessarily the monster triple-double that Jokic puts up, but I just feel like as he continues to keep getting back to who we've known him to be when he's healthiest, his ability to defend, get in the passing lanes, put pressure on Murray, what's my guy, Michael Porter Jr., whoever he's tasked with guarding, his versatility, in fact, defensively, I just think that he has the ability to impact both sides of the game. I don't want to say more drastically, but I think if he plays well, the Clippers take a lead.
Booze?
I got the Joker. I mean, 29 points, 13 rebounds, 10 assists, dominant, just dominating the series. When he plays well, Denver rocks. He gets everybody going. He can score at will. Zubac's doing a good job. Those days may be over. Jokic may be more aggressive offensively. We're going to need him to be more aggressive to win Game 5. And typically, as you guys know, who wins Game 5 usually wins the series.
They should have won Game 4, but you know what? Nobody boxed out Aaron Gordon. We saw what happened, but I would tell you, I'm going to go with Eminem on this. Maybe it's the color coordination a little bit. But I think she's right about Kawhi Leonard because the way he's looking right now, if he continues to look like this, and Norman Powell continues to shoot the way we've seen him shoot the last couple of games, Clippers winning. Now, we have to pay attention to this, too. Denver won the Game 4 without Russell Westbrook.
That's true.
Russell Westbrook didn't play. That's an Energizer Bunny right there. If Russell, I can't say enough good things about him since he's been in Denver. He's been such a key for them. We thought he was looking good when he was with the Clippers. He's looked great for the Denver Nuggets this year. You can't say enough about him. But all of that gets neutralized if Kawhi Leonard shows up, and plays the way we know he can play.
How did Kawhi play the last couple games?
He played. I thought he played terrific in Game 3. Game 4, he looked good.
He was part of the push, the comeback.
But Game 2 was when he showed that.
That's true.
Who won Game 4, though?
Yeah, Denver.
Okay.
Denver.
Is the winner of this game winning the series? That's what I want to know.
Yes.
You said it. Okay.
Yes.
No.
I'm not convinced of that. I think the Clippers can win this series even if they lose Game 5.
I don't think so.
Why?
What's my seeds in this one? Clippers got home court, right?
No.
Reverse.
In Denver.
Because of what Stephen A. just said, Russ is coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Russ
I love
can do
Russ.
great things for you.
I was about to say.
So, I mean, it's up and down, up and down.
I love Russ.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the Celtics. I got a quick take for you. And Monica, I'm coming to you on this one. I think we all believe that it's the Celtics to lose, right, in terms of a back-to-back going into the season, head and shoulders above in terms of talent. But now they've dealt with a myriad of injuries. How concerned are you about that, especially the health of Jason Tatum?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being major alarm, I'm probably at like a 5 on these guys. One, it doesn't seem to be major injuries, right? Like nobody has missed significant time in the series, a game here or there. And if they take care of business versus the Orlando Magic, they will have some time to rest before they get to action in the second round. But I continue to lean on their depth when you talk about this squad. For as many guys, your top 3 guys, if you go Tatum, maybe not top 3, but Tatum, Holiday, Brown, we've heard of them having injury issues. But Derek White is having a terrific series, right? Kristaps Porzingis loved coming back playing WWE with the pitches, right?
Yeah.
So they still have a tremendous amount of depth, and so I'm not hugely concerned for the next couple of rounds. The Eastern Conference Finals, to me, is where it gets tricky.
Here's the deal. I think that Jaylen Brown and Drew Holiday need to be healthy in order for the Boston Celtics to beat the New York Knicks, assuming the New York Knicks handle their business and they beat the Detroit Pistons. I think the Knicks, what I've been really, really impressed by is their grit more so than anything, because I hadn't seen that in the regular season. I'm seeing it now. That's what I was looking for. Having said all of that, what we're going to do is stop the presses and acting like it's a foregone conclusion. As much as I love Boston, and I think they should be the favorites, have you seen the Cleveland Cavaliers?
And also, they just swept, so they're going to be rested and healthy. Like, that's a huge advantage.
I've been saying for months, Cleveland, and listen, Miami's Miami. We get that part. But your shot making is your shot making. Have you seen these brothers pull up? Have you seen Donovan Mitchell with his shot? Have you seen DeAndre Hunter? I mean, these brothers can fire it up.
I got to hit the top of the hour.
Joke.
Booze, real quick. We got 30 seconds here. Concerned about Boston?
Not much, because to Monica's point, their depth is amazing. If one guy goes down, they got 2 other guys that can pick them up, and they've all been playing really well offensively and defensively.
Still theirs to lose.
In my opinion.
Okay. Monica, who will be the best player on the court tonight?
All right, look, I believe the best player in the series has been Jalen Brunson, right? I actually think, to me, tonight, these earrings, to get it done, Karl Anthony Towns should be the best player on the floor to close out this series. He is the guy, to me, that there has just not been a matchup for. Now, Jalen Brunson continues to be incredible in fourth quarters. I believe 21 clutch points in this series. He obviously has been the best player in the series so far. But I think tonight, if Karl Anthony Towns is playing downhill, is knocking down threes, is putting this Pistons defense, whether it's Harris or Doran, in the torture chamber, so to speak, then everything is going to flow from there. And I think he should be the guy to help them close out the series at home.
I agree with you. I think because maybe the Brunson ankle, I don't know how good it is today, obviously, but it's got to be Brunson for me. I think he's done it before. He's done it his entire career in the playoffs. He's been super clutch. If he's playing the way he's been playing, averaging 30 points a game, all the clutch points that you talked about, the Knicks will win the game. If he can't contribute because of the ankle or if it's somebody else, I think Detroit might get it tonight, honestly, because they've been playing a possession or two away from winning the games anyway. So if it's not Brunson, Detroit wins the game.
I don't give a damn who it is. I could care less. If you want me to pick somebody, I guess I'll pick Brunson because I think the game is going to be tight, and you're going to need somebody to close, and he's the clutch player of the year in the NBA. But him and Karl Anthony Towns have combined for 120 points over the last 2 games. 60 apiece. These brothers have been balling. And Karl Anthony Towns pulling up from the logo. Not me a 6'11" Steph Curry. Go ahead, boy. This is the kind of stuff that we need right now. This is special. It's special right here, right now. And I'm smelling it right now because I don't give them any chance against Boston. And then I said, Holiday is not healthy, and Jaylen Brown's not healthy. Wait a minute.
You're feeling a little better about Boston?
A little bit of vulnerability. I sense a little vulnerability right now. With Boston, I don't know what could happen. But in the end, here's the deal. OG and the defense that he's been putting on Cade. I know Cade had a 25-point triple-double, but his shooting percentage has dipped precipitously because OG has been on him. So I'm looking at OG, Mikal Bridges, just give him the ball in the right corner. He makes it from there. You know that, Eminem. Just give him the ball in the right corner. He makes it from there, okay? Josh Hart, the Energizer Bunny. I like what I'm seeing right now. I like what I'm seeing. It's fine. Tonight at the Garden, baby. This is what it's. This is
gonna be you and Summerseat, you and Spike, like
no. Spike, I'm more professional.
Professional.
I have to be a bit mellowed out.
Oh, you're objective.
I have to be a bit mellowed
I
out.
got it.
I can't just because I'm gonna be right near the Pistons bench. I don't want to be there like that. They already know I'm rooting against them because I'm a Knicks fan. But I don't want to do it in their face like that. I don't.
Very kind of you.
Yeah, I hope Kate Cunningham doesn't go off.